Good morning, students. Hope all of you are doing fine. So, beta, today we are going to begin with the grammar chapter. We have completed active and passive voice. Now we have to begin with what? The next topic, that is adverb and degree of comparison. Okay, so let's begin with what an adverb is. Okay, so let's begin with adverb. What an adverb is. So, it is being said in your book, adverb is a word that adds something more to the meaning of a verb. An adverb can modify a verb, adjective, or another adverb. Okay, so when something is added, okay, then to a verb, when something is added, when something more meaning adds more meaning to the verb. Okay, or when you can say an adverb can also modify the verb, adjective, or another adverb. Okay, so adverb क्या है? An adverb is something that adds more meaning to the verb. It can modify the verb, adjective, or another adverb. Okay, so these are the things that you need to keep in mind about what an adverb is. Now, for example, he speaks clearly. So he speaks is a something is being said that he speaks. Speaks is a verb. Okay, and he speaks clearly. You are modifying that verb. Okay, example, he speaks. ये एक जनरल बात है. दिस इज वन जनरल थिंग दैट वी आर सेइंग दैट ही स्पीक्स, यू स्पीक्स, शी स्पीक्स. बट व्हेन यू से ही स्पीक्स clearly, okay, this clearly becomes an adverb because it is modifying the verb speak. Okay, it is modifying the verb speak. I hope it is clear. I hope it is clear to all of you. Okay, let me give you some more examples of adverb. Another example of adverb that is given in your book is they. Another example would be example they were tired. Okay, so they were tired. Now they were extremely tired. Okay, here extremely is an adverb and that which is modifying the word tired. Okay, so something, adverb is something that adds more meaning. Tired को more meaning provide कर रहा है by when you are adding extremely, tired is getting more meaning. So adverb adds more meaning to the verb. It also modifies the verb, adjective, or another adverb. Same, she spoke softly. Okay, she spoke very softly. You are emphasizing it, you are adding more meaning to the word. In a sentence A, the word clearly modifies a verb. It adds something to the meaning of the verb speaks. Okay, in the sentence word extremely modifies the adjective. Tired is an adjective. Okay, it is an adjective. अब adjective को भी modify कर रहा है, adjective को भी more defined meaning provide कर रहा है. And in sentence C, the word very modifies the adverb softly. So in earlier sentence that she spoke very softly, softly is an adverb. Okay, in the above sentence, clearly, extremely and very are the adverbs. Now let's discuss the types of adverb. Let's talk about kinds of adverb. There are some kinds of adverb: adverb of time, adverb of place, adverb of frequency. Okay, adverb of time, place, frequency, degree, manner, relative adverb, and the last one, that is seventh, interrogative adverbs. Okay, so we are going to discuss 7 types of adverbs in this chapter: adverb of time, adverb of place, adverb of frequency, adverb of degree, adverb of manner, then a relative adverb and interrogative adverb. Okay, I hope it is clear to all of you. Now let's begin with adverb of time. What is being said in adverb of time? Adverb of time. So they tell us about the time of action. Adverb of time tells us when the action has been taken place, tells us about the time of action. Tells us about the time of action. When the answer when answer the question, they answer the question with when. टाइम की जब भी बात होती है, वेन एवर टाइम इज टॉक्ड अबाउट, वी गेट द आंसर to that from when. For example, the boys are sleeping now. When were the boys sleeping? Example, the boys are sleeping now. So when are the boys sleeping? The boys are sleeping now. When were the boys sleeping? The boys were sleeping now. Okay, so time of action में क्या होता है, sorry, adverb of time में क्या होता है, tells us about the time of action, when the action is taking place, at what time the action is being taking place. Now let's move on to another adverb, adverb of place. Adverb of place. So what is adverb of place? Indicates where an action takes place. Okay, कहाँ पे, किस जगह पे, at what place, at what place the action took place. Adverb of time, you are talking about the time of action. And here you are talking about the place of action. ठीक है, किस जगह पे, at what place the action took place, and in time, at what time the action took place. Okay, now here you get the answer from where. Get the answer of the question from where. Earlier in adverb of time you get the answer of the question from when. Here you get the answer from when. For example, due to flood there was water everywhere. ठीक है, due to floods there was water everywhere. So where was the water due to floods? The water was due to floods, the water was everywhere. I hope it is clear to all of you. Okay, let's move on to another adverb. What which adverb did I tell you after time and place? Adverb of frequency. Adverb of frequency. So we are going to discuss about the frequency. They indicate how often an action takes place. How often the action takes place. For example, you can say then when we need to find how much uh, this particular child has attended the class in the school, then we see the then we use the adverb of frequency to check how often that child has come to school to study. Am I clear? And here you get the answer from how often. For example, here in your book, example is given, she visits her friend occasionally. So, how often did she visit her friend? She visits her friends occasionally. So, you can also a question can be asked, how often did you attend the classes in the school this year? Okay, how often did you attend the offline class this year in the school? Okay, So when you are asking about how often that particular action take place. Now adverb of, let's move on to adverb of degree. Adverb of degree. So adverb of degree क्या है? They indicate the intensity of the action. Okay, indicate the intensity of the action. Adverb of degree, किस degree पे? So indicate the intensity, at what intensity that action is being taking place. You get the answer of adverb of degree from how much. Okay, so when we were talking about adverb of time, you get the answer from when we were discussing adverb of place, you get the answer from where, just where. And adverb of frequency, you get the answer from how often. Now adverb of degree, you get the answer from what? You get the answer from how much. Okay, when you have to check the intensity of that action, you use how much. For example, he almost fell asleep when the movie ended. Okay, how much? He almost fell asleep when the movie ended. Another adverb is adverb of manner. Adverb of manner. So this is the last in which there would be sentence of adverb of time, adverb of place, adverb of frequency, adverb adverb of degree, and adverb of manner. After that there would be two more adverbs that we need to discuss, that is a relative adverb and interrogative adverb. So let's move on to adverb of manner and what is being said in your book. They tell us about the way an action takes place or the manner in which it took place. They answer the question how or in what manner an action is done. For example, the prince fought bravely in the battle. How did the prince fought in the battle? Bravely. In what manner did the prince fought in the battle? Bravely. Okay, you get the answer from how or in what manner. So, what is adverb of manner? In which you see in what manner the action took place or in what way the action took place. Means they tell us about the way an action took place or the manner in which it took place. किस manner में या किस way में action held हुआ. And the question that is asked is from how or in what manner. Okay, when you ask question from these two, you get the answer of adverb of manner. I hope it is clear to all of you. Now let's move on to the second last type of adverb, that is what? Relative adverb. Relative adverb. So Relative adverb, they refer to the thing or person that the pronouns refer to. Okay, relative adverb क्या है? They refer to the thing or person that the pronouns refer to, and you get the answer from when, why, and where. Do you remember when we visited the planetarium? So you are asking the question when. When, why, and where are the relative adverb. Okay, in a sentence, whenever you see when, why, and where, that means it is a when, why, and where, that means it is a relative adverb. And what is the relative adverb? They tell us about an action, they tell us about a thing or a person that the pronouns refer to. Now the last, interrogative adverbs. What are interrogative adverbs? This is the last type of adverb, that is interrogative adverb. Okay, so when a question is asked, interrogative means a question. So they are used to ask a question about time, place, manner, number, quantity, reason. Okay, so when a question is asked about time, place, manner, number, quantity, reason. Okay, some of the examples are when, how, why. Why does she live? Sorry, where does she live? This is, you are talking about place. When will you call back? You are talking about time. How many students paid for the trip? You are talking about the number. So beta, I hope up till now it is clear. Up till now we have discussed about what an adverb is and its type. Okay, so we would be continuing this chapter in the next video. I am hoping, no, okay, your homework would be, please do the exercise A. I hope you would be able to do that. At least try. Otherwise, we would be discussing them in the next class. Okay? Bye bye. Take care.